Hey everyone, what's happening? Lex back today for another Brawl Stars video, and today, oh geez guys, it is beginning. The craziness that has got to be what is leading into the update is beginning. Now, I'm sitting here at my computer because there's lots of stuff that I need to show you guys that I can't really do for my normal gaming setup. So, where to start? Okay, first off, let's just backtrack just a tiny bit, but you're going to want to stick through this whole video because I need your help. You need to help me decode what some of this means because, you know, I'm not smart enough. And at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you how I think Brawl Stars and the Brawl Stars world came to be. There's some translations that I would love to have as well, which I don't speak the language, so we'll get there, but let's start back here just a little bit. Now, you guys know I put out an update predictions video, and then like a day later, Ryan comes out on Twitter and says, yo, the update's gonna be mini. Cool, wish I would have known that. I still think that all my predictions are good, because in the video I did say either this update or the very near future, meaning like the next couple updates, so we'll see what shakes out about that, but I still feel good about my predictions. We'll see how many come true. This update says it's going to be a mini update. Maybe that has some other meaning too, I'm not sure, but let's dive into some of the craziness that we have just found out. Okay, so over on Twitter, let me pull up Twitter here. Now over here on Twitter, we've got Mariano. Now Mariano is important because, well, he works for Adobe. He actually does some UX design stuff for, you know, Adobe, which is really cool. He's a really nice guy. I've talked to him before, and the reason why he relates to Brawl Stars is because he's actually the very first one who came up with the Brawl Stars as a theme park idea. If you watch Kairos' video, he gives him props at the very beginning of it because Mariano here is the guy who originally came up with the whole idea that Brawl Stars is a theme park. And Brawl Stars took notice of this. This is all I can assume because he receives this package from a very creepy looking dude in a mask, or it looks like it's a woman. She has her hair up. She's wearing this spike mask. That's enough to give you nightmares in itself, but they deliver a package. And inside the package, it looks like this. So there's a wooden crate. It's a package. She's got some stuff censored, but we're going to get to that. And it says, you know, censored, it says park, and it has a bunch of spike plushies. And here you can see as well the little crown and the Brawl Stars thing that, you know, we've seen before, right over here. We've seen that in game, and it says park. Okay. That's bizarre, but he was going to make a long Reddit post about it, and he did. So let's go over to Reddit and see what. All right, so in his post, it has 4 different parts. Let's just take a look at here real quick. So in the box, he's gonna show us everything that's in the box. He's gonna break it down, and then he's got some theories for us as well. And this is where it gets really interesting. So inside the box, so as you can see, it says Starr Park, and we've seen Starr Park throughout the game. Starr. Well, we've seen the word Starr before, but we haven't seen Park yet. He got himself a shirt and one of those little star hats, you know, that you see, the little crowns that you see lying around the game. All right, and inside there was an old computer and old printer papers, and this is where it starts to get, again, really bizarre. We went full augmented reality in this coming update, I can only assume, or this maybe, I don't know if it's directly related to the update, but it's getting close to being time where we would think we would start getting information on the update, and this is pretty crazy. So it's a whole laptop that they sent him with a fresh install of Windows, and on there, all there is a web page that says Starr Park. Now, if you go to the web page, which we will here in just a second, it gets really crazy. Now, if we go over here to this website, you can see it says Starr Park. You have arrived at starrpark.biz, an official worldwide website for collection and memories of Starr Park. You are visiting an internet portal where joy and happiness are mandatory. You will not want to leave this web page ever. So this is a fan site about what was Starr Park. You notice it says was, and it's for a collection of memories from Starr Park. So apparently Starr Park is no more, or at least how we used to know it, or how it was used to be known was from Starr Park. Now, this image right here, let's try to zoom in on this image because it's rather interesting. Welcome, bienvenidos, and some other languages I don't understand. I'm assuming that it's basically saying welcome. Admit one, any guest. So this is an old ticket for Starr Park. From the cozy confines of our parking lot to the tippy top of our tallest fabricated mountain, Starr Park is certain to provide families and people a never-ending frenzy of cheerfulness. You will enjoy your time. At Starr Park, nothing can ever go wrong, and why would it? Come closer and we'll show you. But it gets way way crazier than this. Okay, so that's interesting. Now, the thing to note here that I pick up while reading this stuff is that obviously Starr Park is no longer. So if Starr Park is no longer, how is the world of Brawl Stars existing? What happened to turn Starr Park into Brawl Stars? That's the real question here. So that's just the homepage, right? Let's go over to the photo galleries because it's got some pretty bizarre stuff here. We've got, you can click on all of these images: green gems, Star Bar chocolate, funny hee hee prop head, like this, you know, coffin. It says, and you go down to each one, it says very unique and sturdy twin size bed frame. No mattress, has top. Awesome. Now Mariano was able to break down some of the images, and he found some interesting things that we're going to cover here in just a second. There are a couple ones that really kind of caught my eye. This one right here. It says how smell. It says spaghetti on a stick, unopened, extremely expired, not for consumption, collectible, real and original. It is a spaghetti on a stick, which makes me think of the joke that I told Paul whenever we were interviewing him in the Behind the Brawl about new brawlers, about the spaghetti gun. I don't know why, but it probably has nothing to do with it, but that's what it made me think of. This one right here, guys, if you guys know kanji, which is Japanese, tell me what this says, because I don't know. I obviously can't read it. There's a little logo there, but tell me what this is, guys. You guys, I'm sure there's somebody in the comments who knows kanji. This one I think is probably like Turkish or Russian. I'm not sure. I'm assuming that says Starr Park. You guys, again, let me know. Another thing that is really crazy is that if you zoom in really close, it looks like there's an image of the Brawl Stars map on this spoon. Now, of course, unlike the shows that you see on TV, you can't just press a button and it all becomes clear. It's pixelated, so we can't tell, but maybe more information on this will come out later as well. Also, on this security phone, it says heavily used, found among rubble. So, the rubble of the park. Otherwise, the park has been destroyed. This one's interesting too because of a couple things. This coupon is good for one slice of blueberry pie at El Brunchador, Starr Park's premier wrestling-themed family restaurant, on this date, 4/19, which is a very significant date in terms of the lore of Brawl Stars because they have referenced 4/19 a lot. That's when the Pam remodel came out. That's when WKBRL first started streaming, and also they're referencing it here again, 4/19. So now this one right here is a particularly intriguing one because I think that this one may mean something real. It just says question mark .rm, which .rm, which we'll cover here in a second, is a real media file format. But this is what this is. If you're, they had these when I was like a really young kid. So you basically, you look in the end of it, and when you're looking through, you're seeing an image inside there. We don't know what that image is. It's just, they don't tell us, but this intrigues me. I want to know you guys' theories too. After watching this video, tell me your theories because I'm going to be reading all of your ideas and theories, and keep an eye on these comments pretty closely, and so we'll see what you guys can come up with as well. I don't know what denomination these coins are. There was one where here we go. You get a good view of these coins. I don't know what currency this is. So you guys let me know if you know what currency this is. I'll zoom in here. Pence? I don't know. Is that I don't know what denomination this is. There's a 2. You guys let me know. Back over to Mariano and Reddit and some of his analysis of what we just looked at, on the website there. You can see the website. We took a look at that. The photo gallery, there's too much to look at here. Like this Starr Park electronic device, I know what that is. That's an oscilloscope. That actually measures like the waves of the electricity. So I bet you people will probably think that it's something to do with a radio, but it's actually an oscilloscope. It's used for voltage measurements and electronic technician stuff. So here's some of his highlights from here. There's a good amount of images that seem to reference brawlers and elements from within the game, like Bo, Mr. P, Poco, the gems. We saw those. And a few of them we couldn't figure out what they mean, so maybe tied to future updates in his opinion. So, there's the pasta stick, the spaceship, the plane, the fork, which was actually just a back scratcher, and a plane that just looked like it was probably photoshopped with Starr Park stuff. Spaceship and a pasta stick. So some highlights. For him, here are some of the highlights. The yellow jumpsuit description says it smells like chemicals. More on this later. He thought this one was weird too. The object in this image is a translucent photo viewer and can be used to look inside the photo and can be used to look at a photo that it has inside. Like I was telling you guys, you look inside the end of that, and there's an image in there. WKBRL, Starr, Brawl. There could be some different possible ones there. That's as far as he got. He spent a lot of time trying to find if there's a .rm file hosted somewhere out on the website without luck. There seems to be no pattern on how things look on these pages. He looked at, border color, no border, all caps, no caps, underlines, or text. All images have a number as a file name. they're unordered. Sorted them by number to see if I could form a phrase using some words or letters without success. He may have missed something, so hey, this is where you guys come in. If you want to come try to help solve this mystery, come on. There are 42 total images, but the one with the biggest number is 001-62. So there are a total of 20 missing. So right, yeah, here's the video page he was talking about. It's just another broken link. Inspecting the code, it's also pointing to an image GIF, but the only image I found on the whole site has an alt text, which is MPEG. So there is a email the webmaster link. The webmaster's email is that. So of course I sent an email asking for the missing images. This was their exact answer. Your patience is forever appreciated. Your email has been received in the correct order. But some things have come to light, and communications now cannot be trusted or even believed. Keep your soul bright. That is a very, very bizarre email, but things that are in the correct order. I'm sure there's a hidden message somewhere in there, but so far he couldn't figure it out. To the breakdown of what Mariano here thinks about what's going on here. So this is all he's got so far, and there's some of my theories that I have until now and some of open questions. Theories. Starr Park was some kind of shady theme park based on the strange phrases that they used on their site and merchandising. There's something strange behind it. I think we can definitely agree that there's something strange and that it, is no longer because, was referred to on the very front page. At some point, something bad happened and the park disappeared. He's guessing it was a toxic spill based on the description of the yellow jumpsuit smelling like chemicals. That's, could very well be. Like he said in the Daily Brawler here back a few updates ago, he believes the toxic spill had a few effects. It created lots of mutations on people with objects, so that's how the people got their powers. All the different brawlers. The smiley logo turned into a skull. Okay. The Brawl Stars team knows about all of this and may be involved in some way, but they're afraid may come out, and that's why the webmaster said some things have come to light and communications can now not be trusted or even believed. This also explains why each time someone brings one of these theories up, they just ignore it. What message is hiding in the gallery? Where are all the missing images? Who is the webmaster? What is the Brawl Stars dev team hiding? It used to be a theme park. It got destroyed in some catastrophe. During this thing, toxic spill happened or some other crazy things happened that caused inanimate objects in the park to come to life. Like a gumball machine, it turns into Rico. An arcade machine, it turns into 8-bit. A stuffed animal like Spike turns into Spike. That's probably one of the reasons why we're seeing, robots that have come to life. So what happened within Brawl Stars? What happened within Starr Park that turned it into Brawl Stars? I got some ideas on that, but I've got to collect a lot of this information and process some of my thoughts, so we'll get back to that in a later theory video. But overall, I think that Brawl Stars came from Starr Park. A big disaster happened, mutating things in the park into the brawlers as we know them now. Tell me what you think. Give me some of those translations. I don't know. That's all I got for today. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and as always, until next time, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Peace out.